Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to show you some Horns basketball plays that you can run against a 3-2 zone defense. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit the like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to show you some really great Horns basketball plays against a 3-2 zone defense. So let's get down to the clipboard and let's check these out. Okay, so here we are down on the clipboard. We have our 3-2 zone defense. This is roughly the zones that are being played by these players. And basically, the weaknesses against a 3-2 zone defense is the baseline. So that is a lot of the time how we're going to be attacking it today. So what we are going to start with is a screen from player 4 on player 1. That's going to bring player 3 out. And this is obviously going to be a switch because it's not man-to-man defense. And what we're going to have is player 4 rolling towards the basket. Now, that's going to bring the defense in. If player 4 is open, obviously hit him up for a layup. If he's not, and it does bring the defense in, you now have the ability to cut baseline with player 3, and this would be an easy layup, or even a contested layup that may draw a foul. The other option is if player 4 does get that ball and the defense does come in, now you have the total baseline wide open for both wing players, players 2 and 3, to cut towards the wing for an easy pass and a floater or a layup. Or if your team's athletic enough, a dunk. So now in our second play, we're going to have player 4 popping out, and player 1 is going to pass player 4 the ball. Now at this time, player 4 is going to pass down to player 3, which is going to bring player 4 out and player 3 down, player 1 across, player 2 across, and player 5 guarding the middle of the key. Now what's going to happen here, depending on the coach, player 3 could come down to guard player 3. Other coaches will say that we don't want player 3 to go any lower than that, which will bring player 4 out, and player 3 will be playing the passing lane, and player 5 would then be guarding this half of the court. Either way, we're going to have player 2 go cut across, which is going to bring player 4 in, and that's going to force player 3 to guard player 3. Now what's going to happen is because player 2 is not a center, he's not going to do very well down there. We're going to have player 5 cutting across, and we're going to have a high-low pass opportunity because now player 2 is able to seal player 4, and this is possibly going to bring player 5 out. This is going to bring player 1 in as well. And now we may have a high-low pass down to player 2. Player 5 may be able to shoot it as well, or he could pass it out to player 4 for the 3-point shot. In our third play, what we are going to have is player 2 is going to pop up and set a screen on player 5. Player 1 is going to dribble to this side. That's also going to bring player 2 up as well. And that's going to now allow player 5 to be open in the wing. Now player 5 could shoot it. That's going to bring player 5 the red out as well, because now player 2 is hung up between these two players. And that's going to bring player 4 towards the middle of the key. Now player 2 is going to roll off, and this is going to be a pass into the key to player 2. That's going to bring these players out to guard him, in which case now we have the baseline open for player 3 to cut for an easy layup. Now in our fourth play, what we will have is a sandwich screen up top. This is also possibly going to bring the top 3 players towards him. Now player 1 is going to use that screen. Player 5 is going to roll because he was on this side. Player 1 is going to be able to then pass to player 5. Player 5 may be able to go in for the uncontested layup. Or if player 5 and or player 4 pop out on him, this is going to leave the baseline open for players 2 and 3 to be able to get a nice easy layup. Now in our fifth play, I've ran this play only once in my time as being a coach. We're going to have player 4 screen down for player 4, which is going to allow player 3 to cut across the middle of the key. Now player 5 is also going to be setting a screen on player 2 red, and that's going to allow player 1 to pass to player 3 in the middle of the key. he may be able to get that shot up in time before player 5 gets out to him, but even if he doesn't, player 2 is going to cut baseline. Again, against the 3-2 zone, you always want to get the ball in this area and allow baseline cuts, because that's going to allow either one side or both sides to be open for a layup. Now, I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow for another basketball video. Hey, basketball coaches, so basically my defense book, it's a defense that is created by myself and tested by many different teams. Everyone loves it. As far as I know, everything I have gotten back is great news. Basically, everything from the free throw line and under is a double team. Everything up top is single coverage. If you want to check out this book, go to the link below. It is called The Unbeatable Basketball Defense. Hello, so if you have liked this video, click over here to subscribe, or maybe over here, depending on which side I put it on. I don't know yet. Anyways, also, the opposite direction or the opposite side is another video you may like. So I hope to see you again in one of those next videos. Yeah.